What's going on, friends and family? Hey, this is Derek, and I just want to take a moment and say thank you so much for joining me today for the Luncheon Live. This is going to be something that we do every day around 1 o'clock. I'm going to try to be as punctual as possible. It's probably going to be a little difficult, as time grows and things start to change and go back to a lot more of a normal setting. So here we have a lot of opportunities in this group, the Warrior Wellbeing and Transition Group, to be able to spend a couple moments together just growing and making sure that we're all in for the same exact reason, and that's to be great and to be veterans that support each other and to make sure that the flow and daily efforts and daily life for all of us as veterans is meeting what we think is what we need and what we also need to show others. And so every day that I'm going to be on here or with others, we're going to actually go over this book right here, and we're going to hit a couple excerpts. It's a well-being book. It's part of, for many of the warriors who've gone through Warrior Path and Warrior Week, they've gone through the Strength Finder 2.0, learning their strengths. And so this is a complementary book about well-being, the 5 essential elements, and it talks about career, social, financial, and then physical and community well-being. And so for that, that's where we're going to be digging in and probably spend about 2 to 3 minutes every day just kind of going through what the theme is for this particular day in the week. And if you look up at the top on the page, you can kind of see where we're going to be going with all of our thematics. Today's a throwback Thursday for your career. And so I figured, hey, why not? Let's talk about career today. And that's one of the first topics in this book. And so I'm going to go ahead and read you a couple excerpts, and we're going to probably discuss. So if you have any comments, go ahead and put them up in the comments section, and we'll get into it. So first off, do you like what you do every day? So for me, that's a hard yes, especially right now. Because before, when I was in the Navy, I enjoyed what I did as a corpsman. And if you are interested in learning more about the team that's part of Camp Southern Ground, let me know. Hit me up in the comments, and I can't wait to let you get to know me, Derek. And our team is also going to be part of these live streams as well as time grows and we grow as a family. So only about 20% give a strong yes in the response. So for me, again, right now, yes. When I was in the Navy, some days, not so much. So at the fundamental level, we all need to feel like we belong to something, right? And so what we usually do is we find ourselves associating our person or who we are with what we do. What is our job? What is the things that drive us, our passions? And so when you spend your time doing things each day that shape your identity, right here in this book, it kind of leads you down a path of who you're going to be, as in the sense of how you're going to interact with your daily peers and the people around you, especially family and things like that. Because I can tell you, coming from a family that grew up in South Georgia, it was a little bit different when I left and joined the Navy because I was going to see the world. It was going to be a culture shock for me because here I am, I grew up on a farm, and now I'm seeing the world. So first generation Navy for me, but unfortunately, I don't think a lot of people get that opportunity like I do. And so I'm extremely excited to share about my career and the things that have helped me. So something that, you have to think about, whether you identify yourself as a student or you identify yourself as a careerist in the military, in business, or an artist, or anything like that, that's probably where you're going to put your focus, right? And so we spend the majority of our waking hours digging into what we do. Like I have an intense passion for videography, photography, editing, and things like that. That was not something that I did in the Navy. And so I put a lot of time after hours in on those projects that sometimes led to me neglecting my family and my friends, and all the things that were important to me kind of took over. And so as you start to look and we start to do these live sessions, start thinking of questions and ideas centered around the themes. Again, at the top of the page, you can see that, or group, you can see the themes for the day. And, at the end, what do you do? What do you do? So take that question. What do you do? What do you do right now? And what do you want to be doing 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now? And drop those comments down below. And we can start to look and see and guide each other down this path, because we're a family here. And we want to invite not only the alumni that have gone through many different programs here at Camp Southern Ground, but also the new people who are getting interested and want to see exactly where this is going. So we went a little long today. I tried to keep it under 5 minutes, but I wanted to share with everyone everything that's going on, especially at Camp Southern Ground. We are doing everything we can in this isolated environment to make you feel like family. So welcome to Camp Southern Ground. Welcome to the team, and we'll see you later.